Hey, welcome. coming to you live here from the Okanagan Science Center, which is a stop on our road trip. We got some feedback recently on Facebook that people wanted to see more road in our road trip lives, which we'll probably do tomorrow or some future one. But I just happened to be here at the Okanagan Science Center. And did you break something?
I don't know.
You've got mail.
Stuff was happening.
Well, this could be interesting. So anyways, we're here in the Okanagan Science Center, which is pretty good. A family of up to 6 people can come in for $20, or an adult is $8 and a youth is $5. Maybe stop going into that room that makes the alarms go off.
Yes.
So anyways, yeah, we're just doing more of our social distancing road trip, or whatever you want to call this, the 2020 road trip. We decided to come here because, again, they have really good COVID protocols in place for this venue. So everyone has to use hand sanitizer when they walk in. Well, now I'm thinking that's happening on the regular, that sound. There's like a dark room. The alarm is because there is a mask on a face. I did take my mask off to start speaking, but I'm not around anyone else, and I'm not touching anything. I'm not going anything, but I do have my mask. Yeah, okay, I'm curious about that alarm. So hopefully I'm okay to be doing this. He's going back into the room. Your flashlight on. Oh, hey, that beard. I think it's taking pictures.
What?
Oh, I that alarm. I think it's just warning that, you know what it is I think, oh, the alarm is downstairs. Okay. Mindy's downstairs. She says the alarm is downstairs. No, it really sounds like that it's taking pictures in here. Should we go into the deep, dark room here at the Okanagan Science Center?
What do we have to lose? Our eyesight?
I bet it's going to do like a silhouette. That's what I think it's going to do.
Don't look straight into it.
Yes, that is. Oh yeah, so there would be a silhouette. This is just, this is a nice place, but it is a little dated. And so they used to have something similar to this in some other science facilities I've been to.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, Science World still has that? Does it work well at Science World?
Oh, I think it was last year that I went there. Like, a full year.
Sure thing.
Like November.
Yeah, so Science
I'd
World
have
in
to ask
Vancouver
someone.
has something like that. And so basically they're just, I think it's like a phosphorus background or something, and they flash at you. And so then your shadow appears there until the next thing going there. So I don't think it was really an alarm. It's more just a warning that it's taking a picture. So anyways, this is really cost effective. They're minimizing how many people can be in at one time, no more than 20 at a time. So that's good. They make you use hand sanitizer. When you come in, you have to answer some questions about your health. Wear a mask, things like that. And so that's very good. And it's very reasonably priced for what you get. But not everything is totally new. But they've got some pretty cool stuff. They've got a new animatronic dinosaur on the main floor. So that is pretty awesome. They have a naming contest for it, but the naming contest ends today. So we suggested either Jeff, or Phil. 2 different spellings of Jeff. That was
One is J-E-F-F. One is G-E-O-F-F.
Yes. So anyways, yeah, no, this is a nice place to stop. The parking is free. There's ample parking. None of it specifically for disabled people, but there's like ample parking, so it wasn't an issue. And all the parking really is fairly accessible. The problem is that it doesn't seem like there's an elevator. Call the dino raised beard. The funny thing is that today's the last day for the naming contest, and we also got the last ballot. There didn't seem to be any more ballots, and you can suggest 3 names per ballot. So we have already submitted our ballot. So here's hoping. And they do have they have a fish on the ground floor named, what was it, Bitey McBiteface? So they're clearly they know how to name things here. These guys know what they're doing for that. So that's kind of cool. But anyways, so their space-themed things are largely on the 2nd floor. Dynamics by EVAC would be a good name. So anyways, they have the space stuff is on the 2nd floor, which is really kind of nice. They have an atmospheric monitoring station. I think I'll go show that to you now. And you know, they've got, actually, before we go, there's the solar system thing here. This is cool. They've got cartons of milk. This is what it weighs on Earth. And then you try to figure out which is like the heaviest, where it would feel heaviest. The moon is 1/6, so that's super light. Spoiler, Jupiter's the heaviest, Saturn's the 2nd heaviest. That's how gravity works, because they're the more massive planets. But that I like. I like that exhibit. That's a cool little thing that really just helps people in a tactile way understand that. They've got a gyro chair, but I don't think it's functioning. That's probably due to COVID protocols. They've got some nice posters up with mission patches and Canadian astronauts, which is really cool. They've got some funny cartoons, which are posted, but they also have the Vernon Air Quality Monitoring Station. So this is kind of cool. Also, I had to. Oh, a buddy is a piranha. Okay, cool. I had to wear my Starfleet Academy shirt when I came to a science center. I got to do it. This we got in Riverside, Iowa. Massive planets remind me of my biceps. I need to work on mine. I got nothing. I got to work on those. So yeah, this is just the second floor. Very nice gentleman working at the front desk. And you can, of course, pay through electronic means, so you can just tap away without touching anything. Science theater there. It's not actually adhering to that schedule, because that schedule is saying nothing until 3. That's not yet 3, but that's fine. So they've got some nice stuff here. I think it's definitely worth a little bit of time. It's nice. It's indoors, gets you out of the heat. They got a little model of the ISS there, which is quite nice. You got one of these guys here. I don't know if I'll end up taking my picture inside that or not. And they've got a thing here where you can use Lego to, Julian was working on the space station there. But kids can use Lego. There's the hand sanitizer. And then you can place the Lego over here, and you can see how stop motion animation works. I don't know how well that's reading in the video, but that's something nice that they have. So, they have a lot of exhibits that are under construction. In fact, the facility here is going to be closing for a week, starting on the 25th of August, so that they can take down and install new things. So they're probably in the midst of that. Like, there was a robot clock, but clearly the robot is not roboting very much right now. They got a tile from a space shuttle. I'm not sure if it's a replica, but that's a lot of protection if it's a replica. But it doesn't say what shuttle it would be from. So I don't know exactly what the source on that is. So I think there's a lot of potential here. I think they could do quite a bit more. Obviously, this Mars section here, not a lot going on. But they've got, one of the things about Vernon is, from the outside, it wasn't super impressive. But then you come in, and there's just more space. It's almost like every building in Vernon is a Tesseract or a TARDIS. It's bigger on the inside. They all seem to be nicer on the inside. Our hotel that we're at, the Vernon Lodge, the Prestige Vernon
It is
Lodge.
bigger on the inside. I'm not. It is literally bigger on the inside.
Yeah, like what they did is that it goes down. So like you go in, and then in sort of there's this common area that we'll show you in a future video, but it's basically like one floor down. And so the interior pictures you see on Expedia and TripAdvisor make it look really tall, but that's partly because it goes into the ground. So I'm not sure what this has to do with Mars. So, I mean, I think this is a nice way to spend a little bit of time, depending on the age of the people that you're with. So I do recommend it, but I also think that there's so much potential. So I would love to come back here sometime in the future and see what more they've done with it. But anyways, yeah, this is Ray broadcasting from the Okanagan Science Center here in Vernon, British Columbia, on our BC Canadian road trip in August of 2020. In the days of COVID and a pandemic, but we're taking all the precautions and doing everything we can to do this as safely as possible, and kind of showing you some of the options and how it can be done safely. So anyways, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see about doing another live stream hopefully tomorrow. We skipped yesterday. Yesterday was a busy day. Look at this, Julian. We got a super chat. Stupid Robot Fighting League, another super chat. You are the man, and it's for my beard. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Yes, my beard is sort of unofficially sponsored by Stupid Robot Fighting League. So I'll just close by recommending that you check out Stupid Robot Fighting League. They are an amazing YouTube channel out of New Zealand. They build robots that don't have any programming or machinery. They're largely just dummies is kind of a harsh word, but they're basically they're kind of like almost puppets, something like that. They put them on a metal frame and they manipulate them using these sticks. The sticks are attached to the feet and hands of the operators, and then they just smash into each other. To rockin' metal music, I might add. So go check them out if you haven't, and make sure you're subscribed with notifications onto this channel so that we're so you can catch our next live. Not gonna lie, this guy looks like a rich guy from Alvin and the Chipmunks. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna address this.
There we go.
It's that the actor's name is David Cross. The things that he's acted in, I don't particularly enjoy. Not a huge fan of the Alvin and the Chipmunks movies. Certainly his character, and he was on Arrested Development, which is a show I didn't really get into. Tried watching an episode here and there, not my thing. That having been said, his stand-up is actually pretty hilarious. So I used to take it as an insult when people said I looked like him, but then I saw his stand-up, and having seen his stand-up on Amazon Prime, you know what? Thank you for the compliment. I will take it. So anyways, thanks for tuning in. Hope to see you in a future live stream. Also check out the other videos on the channel, and we're going to be having other videos that we're going to film and edit that we'll produce, release a little bit later about this trip. And it's all just about, we're taking this trip because we kind of have to. If you're not certain about why, go back and watch the live stream from a couple days ago where I explained the whole story of why we are traveling right now. We wouldn't be if it wasn't for those situations. But yeah, thanks so much for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow or in some other future live stream. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
None of this is about Mars. It says Mars. There is no Mars here. We have bones and a box and a place where you announce they're cutting the chocolate milk from the rest of the rations.
Not quite sure what that part means. I think it's a reference I'm not getting. If you get that reference, if you know what the... Oh, it's not? Okay.
It's not a reference.
Well, what do you think cutting the chocolate milk is all about? Comment below. Let us know. We'd be curious to hear your theories. Anyways, thanks so much for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching.